Hi, my name's John Ivers. I live here by Bruceville, Indiana. And I have 2 roller coasters in my backyard. I've been a factory worker most of my life. I knew how to weld and work with steel and work with metal, so that's kind of why I ended up building steel coasters. I built a 10-foot section on sawhorses in my shed, and I built a car on that, and the more I thought about it, the more I thought I could do it and make it work, so I did. I was inspired by my kids and my grandkids to start with. That's kind of why I started the whole project to begin with. And I got the Blue Flash done and then realized it was pretty much an adult ride, so I had to build a kiddie ride, the Blue II, for the little kids to ride. I built the frame from scratch. Actually, that's the only thing I put on paper was how the wheels fit the track. So I built the frames from scratch and made the wheels on that. And then I just got an old bucket seat out of a car and bolted it to the frame, and away we went. I just worked on it in my spare time and on weekends. You know, I didn't keep track of my hours or anything like that. So it was about 1.5 years on the first one. I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm not an engineer or anything. I was working by the seat of my pants, just trial and error on everything. So I built the loop, and it was actually a little bigger. It was 12 feet in diameter, and I had trouble getting the car to go through it. It wanted to roll back. So I actually had to shrink it down and make it a little smaller so the car would zip through there real fast. I tried sandbags in it a couple times. They flew out in the loop. That didn't work, so I had to strap myself in it, give it a shot. I mean, you know, at that point, I didn't know whether it was going to work or not. So I strapped myself in at the top of the hill there, and down I went through the loop, and I ramped off the end of the track and landed out in the grass, and I went, woohoo! I knew it was going to work, and I went ahead and finished the ride, did. The shed was already there, and that was a great existing lift hill. I knew they had chain drives, and I knew there was some kind of a chain dog that grabbed a hold of the chain down there, and the chain pulls the car up the lift hill, and after that, gravity takes over and does the rest. So that's kind of what I did. I just kind of engineered that into my section I had there on the sawhorses. I had the track laying there for the chain to lay in. When I got to building the frame on the car, I made the chain dogs on the bottom of the car so they would catch the chain. And Blue Flash was up and running in 2001. Well, this is 2019, so it's 18 years old. The Blue II, built that in about 06 or 07. I have 5 grandkids, and at one time I had all 5 of them on the Blue II at once. But now they're all adults too, you know, about outgrown it, and they're all busy with their lives and don't come out so much anymore. But at one time I had all 5 of them on there, and got videos and pictures of that, so that was all worthwhile right there. Well, we had no idea what we was getting into until it got put on the internet. I put it on his website, and the word started getting around about it, and the next thing you know, Ripley's Believe It or Not called and wanted to do a segment on their show of it. So they came here and did that. That was a pretty big deal. It's been live on the Today Show. It's been on several other TV programs. It's been in books and magazines. I've done radio interviews about it. There's been 3 different Japanese crews here filming it for Japanese TV shows. So one of the highlights of my roller coaster experience here is having people here from a foreign country that don't speak English and I don't speak their language, and yet you spend the day together working with this roller coaster, and you communicate, you eat lunch, you get to talking and communicating whether you understand each other or not. And that is so cool. How, you know, I would have never ever got to experience that in any other kind of circumstance. It's been shocking, the reaction that we've gotten from it. I mean, you know, who would have thought? You know, I'm just an average guy. I ain't that smart or that rich or nothing like that, but you know, I'm just having fun in my backyard, and a lot of people like that. That's good, clean fun, man. I don't know how else to put it. This is America. You can do it. You're supposed to be a free country, so, you know, hey, I built a roller coaster, okay? You got a good idea, go for it. Especially if it involves having fun. You know, there's so much crap going on in this world, you know, there's not enough emphasis on having good fun, you know, so if you got a good idea to build a good roller coaster, go for it.